This is some crazy. Listen, hey guys, and welcome to Little Black But 91. We're giving you guys a quick video talking about Suki and Osiris. Yes, you're probably bored of hearing it, but I'm going to talk about it some more because Suki has actually come out and accepted Osiris's apology. But the reason for the acceptance of the apology is quite interesting. It kind of goes back into alignment with Meek Mill and what he said, which is let's not tear down the black man. But here's my thing. Would you say that if another man came over and kissed you without you thinking, came over and kissed you without your consent, would we be saying let's not tear down another black man? Would we be saying, okay, let's not tear down another black man? Right? They're not kids. These are grown-ass adults. These are not kids, you know. They're grown-ass adults. He's 24, right? Who's ended up breaking her boundaries and ended up kissing her. Now, unless she's going to come out and say, you know what, I kind of led him on and we were having a bit of fun and it got mismanaged. No, you came out and said you're scared and, you know, you were scared to kind of even defend yourself in a sense. So it's given very much either someone's kind of spoke to you behind the scenes and got at you or what, but clearly, you know, this doesn't seem like a natural response. At least, well, I mean, maybe we made too much of the situation by the ones being able to view it. But the reality of the situation is this is not his first offense. So what I need to see is I need to see some effective work done by Cyrus and his team behind the scenes on learning about consent and learning about the damage that sexual assault does to black women. Because you can't get away with it and then that we just leave it at that. What's the learn? The learn is only fear of not doing this again and getting caught. Right? Let's have a look. So I want to read this thing portion here. She says, I want to first thank you. I want to first say thank you to everyone who has reached out. Your thoughtfulness has not gone unnoticed. I would like to address the event that took place on Saturday as well as the aftermath surrounding such. First, I want to acknowledge that YK Osiris has apologized to me both privately and publicly, and I've chosen to accept his apology. God always forgives me. I can always forgive others. My accepting his apology is not my excusing or lessening the severity of his actions. This is destiny choosing to give grace to Osiris. He is young. It is my prayer that the experience will cause him and others to be more mindful and respect the personal boundaries of others. I'm a human, I'm a woman, I'm a mother, I'm a daughter. Before I'm an entertainer, no matter what my lyrics express, I still have boundaries and a right to have them. Again, I've accepted his apology and I'm working towards getting back to my life. I'm giving YK the grace and forgiveness I wanted to be given to me as I was discovering and defining myself on this very public and sometimes unforgiving entertainment platform. Thank you again. I deeply appreciate the support. Now, look, maybe part of her forgiveness here is understanding that she has a situation where she was dancing on a 10-year-old boy in her video and everybody slaughtered her for that. And many people come out and say, what about the fact that she danced on a 10-year-old? It don't matter what she did. It don't matter if she slept with, it don't matter if she did that to 10 other people. Her being done to, what we're saying is it's wrong, right? We don't need to bring the other part in and say, and bring it here. What happened objectively in this instance was wrong. It's not a retaliation. It's not like a 10-year-old boy got up and decided to go and kiss her now as retaliation. They would understand and be like, well, baby, you kind of deserved it. Retaliation. It's a completely separate incident in a different time frame with a different person. Osiris is not that 10-year-old boy. Osiris is 24, grown-ass man who decided that when he would lean over, of course, the flirting was happening. He rubbed shoulders with her and then end up trying to lips her. Like I said, most people would be trying to test boundaries and not go straight right through, right? But he decided to go straight right through. So now what we need is not just an apology from Osiris, because Suki's accepted this, is growth. What we need to see is, oh, how do you have you done research on how this affects people? Have you done research into how this affects black women specifically? Have you done some research into why you did what you did and actually start to undo some of those particular thought patterns? Because it's not your first time, it's your second. Because apparently the employee that you had has come out and said, it's not the first time you've done this stuff, right? It's not the first time you've done something like this. So that's another conversation. Now, the second part also to it is not wanting to cause harm to a black man. Now, listen, whilst I understand that at points in time we want to defend black men and black women, and I'm definitely down with that, and I think some things do need to be sorted out in-house. Unfortunately, this has gone global. And if the forgiveness part, whilst is good, we also have to have a teachable moments. What did people learn? Did people know that this was wrong? Because some people didn't realize. Some people were trying to defend him and say she led him on. Da, 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 da. So the lesson isn't learned globally, right? So although she said that she accepts his apology, we actually need to have another conversation around why this is wrong, why this is inappropriate. We need to have real conversations about boundaries. Because let me tell you this now. I just watched a video of a 26-year-old man trying to break into a girl's stall, and a father ended up killing him. Why? Because this behavior is heinous. And we need to have real conversations about why this is consensual, why this is not consensual, why this is a grievance, why what you're doing by you thinking that maybe you're a star, or thinking that you're popular, or thinking that because you're a man you can get away with just moving and touching and moving anyhow. We've had several instances of this. I did a video some years back again with Ray Black, a man touched her breast, grabbed her breast in public, jiggled them without ever asking, and laughed about it after. Why? Because he felt entitled to. We need to have real conversations about the fact that a woman's body is not just for you to touch. There's context. Of course, listen, back in the day, we used to go out, we'd go to a rave, we'd end up dancing with a girl, we'd come up behind her, dance with her. There's different days. We don't be grabbing breasts, though. Okay? We don't be just grabbing people's breasts. Now, the other side of it also, too, I want Suki to learn how to have a voice, too. I want people to learn how to be able to voice that this is what they like and don't like. It's also important as well. Listen, I'm not here to try and victim blame. Nope. I've already said it very strongly for the last 4 videos how Osiris is to blame and nothing else too. But I also want to be able to be very clear. I think with the other side we need to have as well is, can you speak up for yourself? We need you to be able to do that. Because unfortunately the world is dark. Unfortunately the world is disgusting, and the world is very disgusting. We need you to speak up. Right? We need you to be able to have a voice and say, hey, this is what I don't like. Stop. Right? Because that's also the bat signal for a lot of men too. Like, brother, like, do you not hear what she just said? Like, leave it alone, kind of thing. But that's another story for another day. And I'm not sure some people might disagree with that. But I just think to myself, there is 2 sides to the coin, and I'm not blaming her. I'm not saying because she didn't say stop, that's why it's happened. I'm saying that also can help reduce some of these incidents, because sometimes these men be hard of hearing. I swear to God. But sorry, God, I shouldn't be saying swear to God, but you know what I mean. So yeah, no, the apology accepted is cool, but the reason for it, because you want to, because he's a black man, is like, I don't want to tear another black man down. Well, has he learned? Has he learned? Has he grown? The apology is fine, but this is not you stealing this is not him stealing a TV from you. This is not him like running and bumping into you and saying apologies. This is him breaking boundaries. Has he learned? By his own admission of apology, I don't know if he learned. The apology didn't tell me that he learned anything. So for me personally, whilst I understand why she accepts his apology, I'm not saying she's wrong for it. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, I'm not feeling it. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification uploads. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you again soon.